Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Hello, Elvi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
I think we interacted earlier also, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I also feel yes, sir.
Okay, I recall that. Okay, right. You have very strong background, Elvi, doing your B.Tech, M.Tech in electrical engineering from IIT Bombay, such a prestigious institution. Uh, I think you did this specialization in communication and signal processing. One thing I have been wondering, a lot of towers have been set up by telecom companies. Now, these are being used only for telecom purposes. Is it possible to use these towers for other uses also besides telecom? For example, railways, for example, defense. And have you thought about it, that how these towers can be put to optimum use by other agencies besides telecom companies?
So currently, the infrastructure, the technology which is inside the in on the tower is for the telecom or the communication, sir. But if we upgrade the technology, it can be used to fit defense maybe and for the other purpose as well, sir. But some amendment would be required, sir.
So if it is feasible, do you think they are not being put to optimum use? They could even be used for marketing purposes, for advertising. What do you say?
Sir, I'm not aware if it is up to the optimum use or not, but if it is not used, sir, there must be some reason behind it. Maybe the amount of infrastructure which a tower can hold is also limited, sir. If it is more weight, then there is a possibility of it getting fall, or sir, or the interference between the signals of the two types of functioning which may incorporate in one tower. There can be that reason as well, sir.
You see, mathematics has been your one of the optional papers, perhaps. Mathematics is called most exact science. So 1 plus 1 is always 2. But do you agree that 1 plus 1 can be 11 also sometimes?
Sir, here the definition of plus which you have, so in 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, the definition of plus which we are using is the arithmetic which we normally do. Sir, even in the binary 1 plus 1 is 0. So sir, I think in my opinion how we are defining that plus operation, the value can change, sir. It answer can change. And sir, the about 1 plus 1 being 11, sir, it comes from the phrase or the muhavra as we call it in Hindi, that एक और एक 11 होते हैं sir, that represents the strength that the two people can bring. It is equivalent to even 11 people's strength. So
So which is more important, mathematics or this sort of notion that 1 plus 1 can also be 11?
sir, in my opinion both is important because mathematics represents logic, sir, and also the moral power is also important, sir. In human life, we as we have, if we have to progress, there should be some moral and some inner strength should also be there, which is given by the given by our culture, sir.
Maybe you have worked as a software engineer, I find, with micro for some time. Now, what is the relative importance of software vis-a-vis hardware? Can you develop software without a good quality hardware? Or if you have good quality hardware and you don't have software engineers, then can you deliver? So, what is the respective relative importance of software vis-a-vis hardware?
Yes, sir. Both are important, sir. For a good quality, if we even if we have good quality hardware and if we do not have software, we might not be able to operate that hardware. So, for example, printer is a output device, sir. If we do not have the software to print it, to give the command for printing it, it won't be of any use apart from photocopying or some manual work, sir. But on the opposite side as well, sir, for making a good software, the hardware must also be good. That it must be able to have the processing capacity. So, for example, sir, we have 4G RAM, 8G RAM that is coming up. It is because that we need more power from the hardware side so that the software can run on it.
Supposing we don't have a resource, we don't have resources to buy the good quality hardware. the latest computers, for example. Should we still devote to development of software?
Sir, if we do not have the resources to buy hardware, sir, I think we should make the software such that it is compatible with the given hardware. The output which the hardware can give and the amount of software which it can bear, the software should be able to utilize the available hardware efficiently, sir.
What about cloud computing?
So that is also an option that is without even the physical presence of hardware, we are able to build up software, sir. That is also that is also as an opportunity, sir. If you do
What
not
is
have.
the importance of semiconductors? They are getting a lot of importance these days. Why is it they are getting so much importance?
Sir, it is because that the given hardware which we were talking, sir, they are all built upon the semiconductor and the critical minerals. So, sir, as we are progressing, we need more and more better hardware to make the software. And for example, sir, in AI in data processing, in quantum computing, this all require good quality hardware. So that is why semiconductor and this are coming into the picture, sir.
Thank you, Baby. Over to Dr. Gupta.
Thank you, sir.
Vaibhavi, you are a student of mathematics. So let me ask you one or two questions on mathematics. What is Kalavati?
Sir, Kalavati.
Yes.
Sir, I have heard about Leelavati. It is a book written by Brahmagupta about
Okay.
mathematics, sir. So I'm not aware about
Okay.
the.
Okay. And what about Surya Siddhant?
Yes, sir. It is also a book written by upon astronomy, sir.
What does it say? What does it contain?
Sir, it has some mathematical theory. It has some astronomical theory about the how distance between the planets and positioning of their planets, sir. It also has some geometrical aspects, sir, as well, sir. Some theory
So
about.
how old is this book?
Sir, it was written around 5th century under the Gupta Empire, sir.
Yeah, it was revised that time. It is much older, but it was supposed to have been revised around the time of Aryabhatta.
Yes, yes, sir.
And tell me what is Indo-Arabic numerical?
I'm sorry, sir. Into?
Indo-Arabic numerical.
Yes, sir. Sir, the number which we are currently using are called Arabic numericals because, sir, sir, the numbers were written much earlier in the Indian region that went through the various travelers into the Arab region and then to the Europe, and hence they named the numbering system as Indo-Arabic, sir.
Yeah. So they originated from India. They went to Arab world, and from there they traveled to Europe.
Sir.
So the Europeans call them Indo-Arabic numerical.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you name 4, 5 well-known mathematicians from India?
So starting from the ancients, sir, one is Aryabhatta who invented zero. So second is Brahmagupta. He was a mathematician during the time of Gupta period, and he has worked towards the geometry and algebra. So third in the recent time is Sir Srinivas Ramanujan, who has given a lot of theory in mathematics and especially many formulas which were far ahead of his time. And sir, in the recent times, sir, one I would say Shakuntala Devi, who was very good in calculation, and so one is Professor Neena Gupta, sir. She has got some Padma Bhushan award for her work towards mathematics field.
Okay. Now you were working as software engineer with Microsoft,
Yes, sir.
and you were also earning a good salary. Why did you leave that? And why are you trying to get into civil services?
Sir, I worked in Microsoft during the internship period, sir, during my third and fourth year, end of those years, sir. After that, sir, I did not sit for the placements and I prepared for civil services. So the reason behind is because I wanted to be a civil servant. Sir, I would like to share one story. Sir, when I was growing up, some women who used to work in my father's factory often visited my home to help me out with my small chores like tying my ponytail, packing my lunch. In meanwhile, sir, they also shared their problems. And in my limited capacity, I tried to help them. And when I get to know that those help were useful, that gave me immense pleasure, sir. So that is why I came to know across that civil services gives wider platform. Since then, sir, I have always dreamed of joining civil services.
Can you list out five, six Government of India schemes which are designed for empowerment of women?
So starting from the education, sir, one is Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao. That is for increasing the enrollment ratio of girls in school. So second is towards contributing the women in the STEM field, sir. We have schemes like scholarship schemes like Kiran, which gives option. Sir, in the sector of sir livelihood security, we have self-help group. National Rural Livelihood Mission increases the women's participation in self-help group. And so few recent schemes like sir Drone Didi scheme and Lakpati Didi, which are giving the vocational training to women and ensuring financial independence.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vaibhavi.
Thank you, sir.
Over to you, Professor Kapoor.
Hello, Vaibhavi. How are you?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I'm fine, sir.
Vaibhavi, can you tell me any three big problems of administration in your view?
Sir, in my opinion, the first biggest problem in administration is that the perception of the public, sir. It is they do not trust the administration. They consider them as ivory tower mentality. So, sir, is towards the trust building. So, second is within the administration, we often come across the cases of leakages and corruption. That is second, sir. And third is, the lack of resources from the office from the governance side as well, that is impacting the efficiency of the skill development scheme implementation, sir.
Okay. Why does these problems exist even after so many years of independence?
Yes, sir. So that is very unfortunate. Although we are working towards it, sir. This problem, why this is existing, sir, is because of the lack of transparency in the process. Also, from towards the sir, we are developing nation. We do have some resource constraint. That is a genuine reason, sir. And Sir, I think institutional measures to improve this is going on. For example, incorporation of ICT in information technology to increase the transparency and accountability. Various mechanisms are are looking for to raise the funds and administrate funds and the resource efficiency in the system. So, sir, I think we are working towards it.
Okay. Uh, you had specialized in communication and signal processing. Vaibhavi, can you tell me the importance of communication in administration?
Sir, communication is the very first step towards anything, sir. I think so. In administration, let's say there is a policy which we have to implement in the ground. Communication is the first step to so that the beneficiaries are aware of what are their rights. They can get it. And so this is in terms of the scheme implementation in the process itself, sir. Inside the institution, communication is important between the lower hierarchy official with the upper hierarchy so as to communicate what are the problems they are facing, what are the ground realities, and similarly sir from top to bottom regarding regarding what the higher authority are thinking about and taking actions upon.
Okay. Uh, what exactly do you understand by communication?
So communication in the very basic language, sir, it is a way to first portray what one is trying to convey, and also ensuring that there is a medium so that the other person is able to either hear, listen, or see, and able to perceive what signals the other person is sending. So, sir, in my opinion, the communication is that link, sir.
Okay. You worked in Microsoft also. What two values will you don't want to come in the public sector?
Sir, one which I think is, sir, we often come across group culture in Microsoft, in the many corporate sectors, sir, in which certain exclusive groups are formed and people are not interacting with each other. So that grouping is something which I think is not beneficial in the governance. And sir, second is sir, in Microsoft often, sir, in corporate sector, as to say, sir, after a point, they do not. So the Saturday Sundays are mostly free for them, but sir, I think in administration there is no clear holiday. So there can be urgent work in the policy, and an officer has to be on the ground even during the holidays, sir, or in the leave time, sir.
Okay. What is the biggest problem youth is facing in India? Two biggest problem in your view.
The one is, as highlighted by the various reports as well, sir. The skills which they are gaining from their education is not employable. It is said that 50% of skilled youth are not employable. The skills are not relevant to the current market demand. So that is one. Second is, sir. So one problem which is very relevant right now is the, sir, issue of mental health. Many of the youth are going through it. The stress which they are getting due to maybe unemployment, due to the lower marks, or the other issues, they are not able to cope up with that. So I think
And
that,
what government has done to improve this situation to correct it?
sir, about the employability, government is taking steps towards increasing the vocational training, giving them opportunity through multiple platforms to increase their skills. It can be in the IT sector, it can be in the artifacts or any handicrafts. So this, for example, PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana. So these kinds of schemes are going for the employment, increasing the employment. About the mental health, sir, there is a e-Manas portal that is an electronically available portal for the people who are facing the mental health issues can approach there.
Okay. Where do we? Just one last question. How do you see how the role of civil servants are basically changing in the modern society?
Yes, sir. As 21st century is technology-driven society, we are facing a lot of change in the society. So the role of civil servant is also changing in that sense. First, they have to be more technology efficient, as we call technocrats. Secondly, sir, they must be able to due to the globalization, due to the westernization of the society, they must be able to understand the new kind of problems which the society is facing, and hence able to cater those situations. So things like this are the
Do you think the bureaucrats are literally in today's era they are technocrats? How do you see?
sir. I think many sir, although bureaucracy is open, sir, there are many recruitment happen in bureaucracy. It can be in the medical field, it can be from the engineers. So, sir, we are ensuring that there are sufficient numbers of technocrats also getting hired in bureaucracy.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Vaibhavi, questioning from our side is over. We would like to share our assessment with you. Now, I would like to make one or two comments.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, now let me ask you, you didn't appear for interview before. This is the first time you'll be going before UPSC. Is that so? But you cleared written earlier also.
Yes, sir. I have written one time mains.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So did you examine and analyze that what was the shortfall that time that you cleared written but could not go for interview? What was the problem and how you have tried to overcome that?
Yes, sir. Sir, in my 2023 main, sir, I could not clear the cutoff by 2 marks. The reason was that, sir, my optional marks were way low. And there were few issues in essay paper and GS4 paper as well, sir. They were below what should have been.
Now, one suggestion I would like to make that you have to get into the habit of quick thinking. Sometimes there is a question which you have not anticipated.
Mm.
So my first question was, can we put the towers of telecom companies to better use and used by other
Mm.
agencies? So immediately, I mean, it should be possible to reply. There are
Yeah.
huge towers occupying land, so they can be put to some other uses. What
Yes.
uses? So I think you need some to develop this habit of quick thinking. It is not a routine question. It's something you were, I think, taken aback by this
Yes.
question. You didn't know how to react. So get into the habit of quick thinking because there could be unexpected questions
Yes, sir.
and there is no routine answer to that.
Yes, sir.
So thinking ability is very important, immediate thinking and responding to that.
Yes, sir.
My second observation is that when you are replying, you are too serious. Uh, so I think you need to relax and smile a bit
Mm.
more.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Gupta.
Bobby, you are very good candidate. Your response is good, but yet you should smile once a while. That would make it better.
Yes, sir.
On mathematics, I will suggest you should remember some more names of ancient Indian mathematicians. They have done, and you were telling that zero was invented by Aryabhat. Actually, zero was invented much before Aryabhat. And in our Shastras, there are, numericals up to 19 digits, 19 zeros in many places. And there is a counting from atomic time till the life of Brahma, which is 311 trillion and 4 billion years.
Mm.
So that cannot have been possible without invention of zero. So that is the kind of, what you call measurement of time in ancient Indian writings.
Yes,
So
sir.
these things, appeared much later again because knowledge was either lost or we are not able to trace the history properly.
Yes, sir.
But these things happen. Like Surya Siddhant mentions about precise difference, precise distances between sun and all the 9 planets, the time of their revolution and time of their rotation, very precisely. And this has been acknowledged. They are better than what the modern science is today. Their measurement is a few seconds less or more compared to the measurement of modern science, while Surya Siddhant was written at least 3,000 years back in time. So that was the knowledge we had, and we contributed to the entire, mathematical world in wherever it was, in whatever form.
Yes, sir.
You can download Arya Bhatia on internet and just read it. It's a very small book, but fantastic book. Aryabhat did not use a single numerical in his writings. He invented a very wonderful theory. You will see that in that book.
Yes, sir.
He put one was k, two was k, like that. And for example, you write, then AIE became 102030, like that. Like you want to write, say, 10,000, you will write only co or something like that. So he just converted everything into, words. And he never used numerical in his own writings. Amazingly, a mathematician of that stature. So some on that, and something on software, semiconductors, Microsoft, IT sector in India. I think that would be useful. Your qualifications are very good, fantastic. Your, articulation is good. Some smile on your face will do, very, very good. And general knowledge, follow the events every day. national and international. Both of them. Read 2 newspapers, one economic and one political, every day, and notice all the important events. I think that will do very good. You have fantastic qualities and you will succeed well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Vaibhavi. You are a good candidate. What I observed is that you need to basically also develop the point of view of administration also. You think from the point of view of your own stream, that is okay, fine. But the thing is that you will have to apply this knowledge in administration. So question will be from administrative point of view. So when I was asking, let's suppose 3 big problem of administration in your view. So you were telling me, but answer was not precise. You would have used the word red tapeism. You would have definitely studied as like
Yes,
red
sir.
tapeism, procedural delay, lack of accountability, something like this, which are basically in news every day. Big problems. Second thing, uh, when I was asking you ki, what is the importance of communication and what is communication, so you basically you were beating around the bush, something here, something there. So, and one thing which I observed is that while when you didn't know the answer, so something sometimes the nervousness comes to your face, and which is easily visible. So you must work on that part. It is very natural that it is not possible for any person to know everything. It is very natural. So how will you deal in that situation? How will you handle those pressure in the interview? That thing is very important. So because you have specialization in communication, so communication, you could have told me that sir, communication is a process in which the policies, orders, rules, or decisions, yeah, or any order which you flow in the administration. It is a process in which rules flow, orders flow in the administration. And when I was asking what is the importance of communication in administration, you could have told me about, sir, it is important for policy implementation. Simple. Why you were saying like, sir, you were creating a situation, the hierarchy is there, senior will try to say to this. Ultimately, you were thinking in the same line, but the words were not as per the demand of the question.
Yes, sir.
And next thing is you worked in the Microsoft also. So this is very probable that question can be asked that what are the values which the private sector is basically having and the government is not having. Or I asked you which value should government not basically adopt.
Yes, sir.
So first and foremost thing is private orientation, profit orientation. So
Yes, sir.
so this is the basic thing. This is the very basic thing. So you would have told, sir, profit orientation should not be there. Or
Sir.
I was asking you the values which should not be there. There is a mentality of customer first. The private sector think about the customer first. Instead of the, you should have say that customer first mentality should not be there. Instead of that, right based approach should be there in the public sector. So
Yes, sir.
more precise answer could have been given.
Sir.
And I was asking last question that how the role of the civil servant are changing in the modern society. Again, in every answer which I observed is you come to your domain. You every time comes to your domain and try to relate answer with your domain. This is the biggest problem. This is the biggest problem which I observed. So you would have told that now in the modern society, bureaucrats are more facilitator than the controller. Earlier they you were controller. Now they are facilitator in the nature. So answer could have in a very different manner.
Yes.
Now they are not their role is changing from authority to empathy. So earlier they used to possess authority. Now more and more about the empathy should be there.
Yes,
Instead
sir.
of instead of hierarchy, there is a need of network governance now. So I think when is your interview?
The 9th February.
9th February. You have sufficient time. So read about administration and whatever you basically study during this time, try to link everything with the administration and just try to think how it will impact the administration, because you are going for the interview of administrative service only. So this is very natural. They can ask such questions from you. Thank you so much.
Vaibhavi, you have any questions to ask?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you.